To you again. Welcome to Connect with Sharon, and let's move on. Marilyn, your matter is engaging the attention of the folks at the San Fernando General Hospital. Just need to get a little bit more information from you regarding the medication. You have neglected or you forgot to supply us with the name of the medication, the correct spelling. The folks at San Fernando General Hospital, they are awaiting that so that they can assist you, right? So those of you who've called us, most of you have called us, but there are a few of you who still haven't called in stating exactly which medication you're not getting. We need to get the names of the medication to have them available to you. All right? Hello, good afternoon. All right, I don't know what's happening here. Caller.
Hello, can I speak to Sharon,
Okay,
please?
firstly, before you talk with Sharon, which is me, could you just turn the volume right off, please?
Yes.
All right, good afternoon to you. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Sharon.
Uh-huh.
I'm calling to tell you since 1924, 2004.
2004?
2024. 2024.
Oh, 2024.
I send in my pension. I will be 67 next year, and I feel officer haven't come to check me yet.
Oh, all right. And what area are you?
Sour.
San Juan. When was your last visit to that office?
A few weeks ago,
And what did they say to you?
they say it have an officer,
Oh, so
but
they got an officer. They got one now, uh-huh.
but she ain't come. She ain't coming yet.
Okay, well,
I told them say it have an officer to come.
yeah, I believe there are so
Now
many.
since 2024.
Since 2024. All right, and you're from the San Juan area. And so that means you
Yeah.
also went to the San Juan office. Then there's an office in San Juan?
Yes,
Yeah?
yes.
All right.
Division.
All right, I'd like to get some more details from you. So if you can call off air and leave your name and number at 622-4141.
Thank you.
All right, leave your name and number at that number, 622-4141, and I'll get back to you. And we talk
Thank
some more.
you.
You're welcome. All right, I think what was happening too is that the number of officers to service the volume of people, the amount of people who have applied, it's pretty difficult. It reminds me very much of social welfare officers to schools. Yeah. Yes. The ratio is very vast. Anyway, let me just also say to Robin. Yeah. So Robin is saying to us that 2 years ago he applied for a senior citizens grant. He suffered a stroke and thereafter other health challenges. He says he's unable to have anyone provide him with an update, so we are working on that. He also mentioned the cost of his medication, which is exorbitant, and he really needs this service and this help. Well, Robin is saying to us that he received a call last month from the agency, and he was very grateful for that. So that's good. He was grateful. We passed that on to social services, Robin. And he says that during that conversation, he was assured that one of the officers would be sent to visit his home, but up to this time, no one has turned up. And we're talking about 2 years ago, right? So he's pleading now with them to have an officer come to his area and take note of his concern. He says he's now 67 and his health is poor. We told a few members of the executive of social welfare about your concern. We've given them the updates regarding all what you've been saying to us. They are aware, and we will keep in touch with them. We've also provided them with your name and telephone contact so that they can contact you and you all can have that conversation, all right? 622-4911, and before that, it's about 25 degrees Celsius, which is about 77 degrees Fahrenheit. That's not so bad. It's kind of cool, right? Yeah, and the expected high will be about 31 degrees. I suppose coming to 3 o'clock, we might get some heat. So the expected high is 31 degrees Celsius, which is about 87 degrees Fahrenheit, yeah? Or 87 point something, yeah. All right, so 622-4911, and out there in Barataria, we are still waiting WASA's crew to come by and do proper repairs to that terrible hole right there, which is causing grave concern to students, to residents, to motorists, okay? So we really asked the folks at the authority to repave that hole. That it's just not working with those stones or gravel that they have put there. And now then in the Chaguanas area, the public drain which channels wastewater from a resident. The drain runs to the side of the property. The overflow is terrible. It has been undermining the property for a number of years, according to the house owner there. She says it's a dirt drain or a trench, and they've made several reports to the borough, yet no one has shown up. So what we have done, we have brought the matter to the attention of the Chaguanas Borough Corporation, and we will follow up with them to find out or you can also call off air or on air and let us know if an officer came by to visit to take note or to assess the situation with that overflowing drain, which is distressing homeowners, especially Kavita out there in Shogunas, right? And Mrs. Mohammed is talking about a malfunctioning bulb in the QREP area. She says it blew a couple months ago, and they have made several complaints to 800 bulb, yet the bulb has not been changed. We have passed that on to the folks at TN Tech. 6224911, and let me just move on to Shoguana's office issue, again, social development. Ms. Phillip, we have spoken to them that you have applied since January this year, and you too will promise a house visit. So we're going to talk with the folks at the Social Welfare Division, find out the Tunapuna area, those in the Tunapuna area, the San Juan area, Shogunas area, if there are field officers at all available to visit these people who have applied for old age pension and so on, because most of them are talking about everything else seems to be fine, but not the visit to their homes, okay? 6224911, and Brenda, we have spoken to your chairman of your corporation, and he has taken note of your concern. Issue soon. All right, 6224911, and the TNT concern out there in San Francisco Settlement, Carapachaima. The bulb is again not working, and